All right, am I on? I am on. Great. All right, so I'm trying something a little different this time. I had some trouble with Audacity. My last video recorded about, I don't know, 30 plus minutes of video, and then I don't know, something crashed in Audacity and I lost it all. So, uh, not having such a great track record so far. I had three of my first recorded videos. I screwed up and didn't put the mic on. Then I just lost 30 minutes more worth of Grand Theft Auto footage. So overall, since I've started this, I've made, I don't know, maybe 20 videos, a little bit less than that, and I've lost four of them. So not doing so well so far. So what I'm doing this time with my new microphone is, since I'm not breathing right into it, not having problems with pops and clicks, I have decided to bypass Audacity and just record the commentary directly in the video itself, which is what I had done for my first one or two videos. I had started doing it through Audacity instead because I wanted to mess around with the audio and try to remove some of the pops and stuff, but really not very good at that at the moment. And I haven't really been doing it anyway, so I might as well just record the commentary directly. I liked having the two different tracks that I could fit together, but I'm gonna have to forego that doing it this way. But hopefully it'll work out well and still create decent video with good audio. Anyway, so I am nearing the end of this game story-wise. I am 3 to 4 missions from the end of the game now. I am currently doing this mission called Bait, and I've tried it a couple of times off camera, and I've gotten quite frustrated with it because it's really an easy mission, and I keep getting screwed by the AI. I'm not getting killed or busted or anything. I keep getting hosed because there's these 3 AI cars that need to follow you, and they're just doing stupid shit and causing me to fail, like driving off cliffs or blowing up before they get to the death squad. It's just stupid stuff like that that's happening. It really shouldn't be that difficult. None of them have been able to kill me. I think the last time I tried it, my car blew up, and then when I got out, they all got out of the car, which instantly failed the mission, which is just stupid. I don't know why the hell they decided that way. They should have made it so that they don't get out of the car at all, but nothing I can do about it. Just gotta persevere, and hopefully I'll get it this time. So what I'm going to do this time is, instead of trying to go for all 3 of them at once, I am going to wait and just do one at a time, and hopefully that'll do the trick. And of course I just missed it right there, which means I have to bang a Yui here, and there we go. Alright, this guy's still after me. Alright, let's go in here, and you are about to get blown up. Oh yeah, these guys are effed. These guys are effed. Okay, so they're dead. So yeah, this might be the best way to do it, instead of trying to get all 3. Because there's an easy route to take to swing around all 3 of them and come right back here. But the problem is they don't follow you properly. If they're not right behind you, they get lost, and then they end up going around in circles. A couple times they all ended up down in the like the lower Cochrane Dam area. Like, why? How do they even end up down there? I don't know. It's like blocks away from where I am. I have no idea how that happened. It's like, all right, whatever. I'm baffled. So yeah, I figured let's try it this way. Just get them one at a time, bring them all back in one by one, and that should do the trick. Again, it shouldn't be that difficult. It's not a difficult concept for a mission. It's not like I have to go travel any difficult paths. I mean, it's pretty much a straight shot right back into that little parking lot area, or factory area, whatever it is. Very odd that this has been taking me so much time. Alright, so now I basically got to wait for this guy, because if I don't, he's going to get lost, and then I'm going to end up, of course, if he blows up my car, I'm kind of effed. This is the problem. See, now I'm going to lose. Oh god, this might be the single most poorly designed mission in the entire game, and there's quite a few of them. I feel like towards the end of the game, they just stopped testing stuff. It's just, playing about a 15-year-old game, but it is obnoxious. It's like, this shouldn't be a difficult mission. It is because the AI is designed so that you'll lose, basically. You have to fulfill very specific conditions in order for them to follow you all the way and not get out of the car early. It's just dumb.
With our 3-step program,
Especially when the whole point is to kill them. The whole point is to kill them, but you have to kill them in a very specific way or it doesn't work. Alright, let's grab a cheetah. I love having this thing completed because I can just go grab any car I want at any time. What I need to do is I need to finish off the Portland garage, but the problem with the Portland one is I need the ice cream truck, which, if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know is extremely difficult to get, and there's not really any way to make it happen. There's one mission at the very beginning of the game where you have an ice cream truck, and if you don't figure out a way to take that one, you're pretty much screwed. It's just blind luck if it ever spawns again, and that's the spot that I find myself in. I should have taken it when I had the chance. I didn't, and now I can't find one. There may be a way to use a cheat code to make one spawn. In fact, I think there is. I don't want to have to resort to that. I'd like to get the platinum trophy the right way, and actually beat all the missions, find all the packages and all that stuff. But there's a few of these trophies that are going to be very, very difficult, that are either going to require me to use a cheat or start a new game altogether, which I don't want to do, because the problem is you need to get 100%. So if I were to start a new game just to get a few of the trophies, I would still have to 100% the game, so it would basically render this playthrough useless. So hopefully that won't happen. Another new thing I'm trying with this video is I'm trying to block out background noise. Since I'm now using stand-up mic instead of a headset, it's picking up the sound from the TV. I don't like playing games without the sound on. I don't even like playing without the radio on, honestly. I'm just trying to avoid putting copyrighted stuff in my videos. Although I'm not going to be making any ad revenue, but I just don't want to put it up there anyway. I'd rather just get in the habit of not doing that, regardless. But what I did was I put a pillow up against the back of the mic to hopefully muffle the sound coming in from the back, and we'll see if that helps a bit. Maybe it helps just capture my voice and not the speakers, because I think the speakers it's catching are the ones coming from the other side. I have a surround system, and the ones that are closest to the open part of the mic are now farther away from me, so I'm thinking it's catching the ones that are just a few feet behind it, which means if I put a pillow up against the back of it, hopefully that'll help. But we'll find out. Specifically, it's the explosions you can hear and people screaming. When people scream, that's very loud, and you can hear that. But most of the regular sound effects weren't too bad. This mission is really starting to piss me off, and it's not a difficult one at all. I don't really know why I'm having trouble with it. I've had a couple of these where I got stuck either because I wasn't paying attention or got hung up on something stupid. This one is really annoying because it's not like I don't know how to do it. It's very easy. I just keep getting hosed by terrible AI. I mean, I could try to get a stronger car. I have actually have a secure car in my lockup, which I could use if I really needed to. I don't think I should need to, so I'm probably not going to, but if I desperately need to do it, it's there. The only problem with that thing is it's slow. I'm really not interested in driving that thing all the way across here and all the way through Shoreside. I'd rather just get it done with one of these. And I can very easily have a car that can outpace whatever cars these death squads are in. The problem is then they get lost, and you need them to not get lost to complete the mission, so Christ, how did that even happen? You know what I find funny about these poles is they're made of basically paper most of the time. If you're not on a mission, you run into a pole, it just collapses. If you're on a mission and you run into a pole, it's like a brick wall. It's amazing how it differs from situation to situation. You would think that the physics would just be set in stone, but it doesn't work that way. I think I actually have to go around here. See? If I'm not on a mission, that pole just collapses. But nope, I'm trying to avoid someone, so of course it is a brick wall. All right, let's go this way. Come on. Oh, good, you followed me this time. this thing blow up. So yeah, you've got to lead them all the way to the Yakuza guys. If you don't, then you fail. And I've failed many times already for that reason. I'm not sure why I'm even bothering to collect these weapons. I have a huge stash of so much ammo right now. Look at this, I got 265 in the shotgun. I've got over 1,400 on the AK-47, over 3,000 on the M16, 248 sniper bullets, 200 plus rockets. Like, I just keep acquiring ammo. But I can't use any of it because I have to lead them into the stupid trap. All this ammo for nothing. Alright, I'm gonna grab me a new shiny vehicle. Let's go Infernus this time. I seem to be having worse luck with the cheetah. I did well the first time when I had an Infernus. That's, I believe, the fastest car in the game. At this point in the game, as much as I love the radio, I've played it so much that I'm like actually getting tired of the radio, and I don't mind so much playing with it off. I'm sure when I switch to Vice City, that is not going to be the case because that soundtrack is phenomenal, and I'm a big fan of the 80s, so I love the Vice City soundtrack. But for this one, I've heard every track so much that I'm kind of done. Like, alright, it was fun reliving this, but I think I need to turn it off now and try to finish the game out. I can only listen to Rush Rush so many times before it gets old. Even Chatterbox, I know that whole track pretty much by heart. And as funny as it is, I'm kind of done with it at this point. Ready to move on to the next game. But, of course, I need my Platinum Trophy because I'm a whore. And I've still got a ways to go. There's not too many time-consuming things I still need to do. There's just some very difficult things I need to do. In terms of time, I'm not that worried. I mean, once I beat the exchange, the game is over. It's just a matter of trying to do some of the more difficult tasks, like getting, level 12 paramedic, and getting to, I think it's 20 in the vigilante mission. That's gonna be fun. And then, of course, I have to make that damn ice cream truck spawn somehow. Definitely regretting passing up the chance to get it early on. That was dumb. But nothing I can do about it now. That's my answer to everything. Well, nothing I can do about it. Right, come on in. And he flipped, which means I'm going to fail the mission again. Oh, God, this is just pathetically bad AI. This is awful. There's no excuse for this type of shit. Like, you clearly didn't test this mission because every single fucking time I try it, the AI does something stupid and screws me over. You can't tell me that in testing this, these things didn't happen. I'm going to take a quick ride through Cedar Grove to see if there's any ice cream trucks. However unlikely. This is one of the only parts of the game where it will spawn. I believe Cedar Grove and Cochrane Dam are the only two areas in the game where it can spawn randomly. But even then, it's extraordinarily rare, and it's, I know it's not going to happen, but I'm getting so irritated by this mission that I'm actually considering doing rampages, which is something I don't usually want to do because I hate this. But I've got 10 of them left, so I've got to do them eventually. I got to figure out where they spawn. I've tried a lot of them and failed the first time, so I've got to find the second one now. So I may have to pull up my phone, pull up a guide. Alright, well, at this point, I am just driving back to the mission giver, which is going to take a few minutes. So I'm going to cut this off and re-up again.